Alright guys, Red Raw back again with another little video for you. I've seen a few people report on this and seen a lot of it on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, from the usual suspects, the Twitter aggregators or Twitter instigators, X, instigators, X, whatever, numpties, absolute dross reporting, dross articles, absolute nonsense articles that are just getting picked up and regurgitated. I think this one originates from El Nacional. That'll be true then, isn't it, really? And it's regarding a certain Mr. Harold Kane of Bayern Munich. And apparently he wants to return to the Premier League and wants to come to Liverpool. There's a few little problems with that, Mr. Kane. As much as you might want to come, which I doubt it, I think you're quite happy bagging in the goals, collecting your paycheck every week, getting your bonuses for hat-tricks and that in Germany. I always thought if you did come back to the Premier League, you'd go to Arsenal. I think you're a boyhood gunner. I do believe. If I'm wrong, please do correct me. I'm not always right, believe it or not. We all know he's a very good player, but I'll just give you a few. His date of birth is the 28th of the 7th, 1993, which makes him 31, 32 this year, I believe. He is 1.88 metres, which is 6'2" in old money. He has a recorded top speed of 32.66 kmh. So he's not exactly quick, but he's not slow either. He's quicker than me, unless there's an ice cream van involved. And I'll give him a run for his money. He only joined Bayern Munich on the 12th of August 23 for 95 million euros, was it? Something like that. His contract doesn't expire until the 30th of June 27. There is a release clause, but that doesn't come into effect until January 26, and that is for 65 million euros. So he'll be 32 then, coming up to 33. Stats this season, you know they're going to be good because he is a goal machine. In the Bundesliga, he's made 24 appearances, scoring 21 goals with 8 assists. In the Champions League, he has made 11 appearances, scoring 10 goals with 2 assists. In the Pokal DB Cup, he's made 2 appearances, scoring 1 goal and 1 assist. So he's got a total of 37 appearances, 32 goals and 11 assists this season. And he's played a total minutes this season of 2,868, so he's pretty much played every minute. Very good player, as we know, but 10 years ago I'd be all over it, but not now. He's going to be 32. Do you really think FSG are going to pay him an exorbitant amount of wages for a 32-year-old? They're already and ahhing and giving Salah and Verge what they deserve, 2 of the best players on the planet. I think they're really going to stump up the cash for Harold Kane. Not to mention the money they'd have to pay to get him to come. Over, like I said, 65 million from January 26. It's just not happening, guys. Please don't read. Well, you can read them, but please don't think there's anything to these rumours from these idiots, Twitter twats. Absolute no marks. They're just spouting absolute rubbish to farm engagement. Surprise, there was a big crypto gambling casino site in the top right hand corner as well. It's funny that, isn't it? Yeah, absolute nonsense, guys. If you do read or hear anything about this, just scroll on. File it under BS, nonsense, garbage, not fit to wipe your backside with. Absolute nonsense. Why am I reporting on it? Something to do. Wanted to laugh. Always like to point out these absolute just nonsense reporting. X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, is the worst platform for getting any sort of reliable football news. It's just regurgitated rubbish 99% of the time. Stick to your reliable journalists, your Paul Joyces. Not much. Romano's okay for certain things, but I really won't pay much attention to him either. David Ornstein and Paul Joyce are your main men. Anybody else, not worth listening to be honest with you. But yeah. Alright guys, I just thought I'd drop that in there as I'd seen a few people mentioning it. Thought I'd give you my 2 pence worth. As always, please feel free to leave me your comments. Always like interacting with you guys. It's always good to get different people's opinions. I'm not saying I wouldn't have him. I'd definitely have him, but it's not going to happen. Not for the money involved. If he was on a free, maybe get a couple of seasons out of him, guaranteed goals, but not for money and not for the wages he'd be on. So yeah, definitely not going to happen, guys. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. Like I said, please do leave me a comment. I love reading your guys' comments. And if you'd like to support the channel, extra support, there will be a couple of links in the video description, but only do so if you're in a position to. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next one at some point when there's something decent to talk about. Alright guys, catch you on the next one. For now, Red Raw, and out.